7 Worst Foods That Spike Blood Sugar, What to Avoid. Are you eating healthy, but still struggling to keep your blood sugar under control? You might be shocked to learn that some of the most common everyday foods, even ones labeled natural, low fat, or wholesome, can quietly spike your blood sugar faster than a spoonful of pure sugar. These spikes don't just mess with your energy and mood. Over time, they can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, fatigue, and even increase your risk of type 2 diabetes. But don't worry, you're in the right place. In this video, we're counting down the 7 worst blood sugar spiking foods that you should avoid right now. Plus, we'll show you what to eat instead to stay balanced, full of energy, and in control of your health. Before we dive in, if you're serious about taking charge of your blood sugar and living healthier every day, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. We create videos just like this every week, packed with science-backed tips, easy swaps, and expert advice to help you eat smarter and feel better. Don't forget to like this video if you're ready to learn something new today, and share it with a friend or family member who needs to hear this. Because the truth is, millions of people are unknowingly harming their health just by what's on their plate every day. But you don't have to be one of them. Alright, let's get started. Number 7 is a food we've all eaten, but it's secretly worse than sugar. Number 7. White bread. Let's start with a classic, white bread. It's warm, fluffy, soft, and smells amazing fresh out of the toaster, but it's also one of the sneakiest blood sugar bombshells sitting in your kitchen right now. White bread is made from refined white flour, which has had all its fiber and nutrients stripped away during processing. What you're left with is a high glycemic carb that behaves just like sugar in your body. Here's what happens when you eat it. You take a bite, chew it down, and within minutes your body starts to convert it into glucose. With no fiber or protein to slow the digestion, your blood sugar shoots up like a rocket. Your pancreas rushes in with a spike of insulin to bring it back down. And then, you crash. You feel tired, foggy, and hungry again in less than an hour, and what do you crave? More carbs. This is called the blood sugar roller coaster, and white bread is a first-class ticket. Here's the part many don't realize. Even one slice of white bread can have a glycemic index over 70, that's higher than table sugar. And when you pair it with other carbs, like jam, fries, or soda, the impact multiplies. Your body needs insulin to move sugar out of the blood and into your cells. But the more often you spike your insulin, the more resistant your cells become. Over time, this can lead to prediabetes, insulin resistance, and fat storage, especially around the belly. So, what should you do instead? Healthy swaps that taste amazing and support balanced blood sugar. Whole grain bread. Look for 100% whole grain or whole wheat as the first ingredient, with at least 3 grams of fiber per slice. Sprouted grain bread, like Ezekiel bread, which is made from soaked, sprouted grains. It's easier to digest and has a much lower glycemic impact. Low-carb wraps or almond flour tortillas, great for sandwiches or wraps. These are packed with protein and healthy fat instead of empty carbs. And get this, when you add fiber, fat, or protein to your bread-based meal, like eggs, avocado, or nut butter, you can slow down digestion and reduce the blood sugar spike even more. Up next, we're tackling a breakfast food that millions of people eat daily, and it's basically candy in disguise. Stick around, you'll want to see this. Number 6. Sugary breakfast cereals. Let's talk about breakfast, the most important meal of the day, right? Well, that depends entirely on what's in your bowl. If you're starting your morning with sugary breakfast cereals, you're unknowingly setting yourself up for a blood sugar disaster before your day even begins. Here's the shocking truth. Many popular cereals, even the ones marketed as healthy, or fortified with vitamins, are loaded with added sugar and refined carbs. And we're not talking about a little sprinkle. Some have as much sugar as a donut, or more. And what's worse, because they're made from refined grains, your body digests them fast. The result? A massive blood sugar spike, followed by a crash just an hour or two later. Here's what's really happening. You eat the cereal. Your blood sugar rises fast. Your body releases a big dose of insulin. The sugar is cleared, but now your blood sugar drops too low. You feel tired, irritable, and hungry again. And what do you crave when your blood sugar crashes? More carbs. More sugar. The cycle continues. Let's break down a common example. Take a cereal like Honey Crunch whole grain. Sounds healthy, right? One serving may have 12 grams of sugar. But who eats just one serving? Most people eat 2 or even 3 servings in one bowl, pushing that sugar content to 24 to 36 grams, before they even leave the house. That's up to 9 teaspoons of sugar, more than the American Heart Association recommends for the entire day. And get this. Even granola, or protein cereals, often hide sugars with names like evaporated cane juice, brown rice syrup, maltodextrin, corn syrup solids. They all have the same effect. Rapid blood sugar elevation. Don't be fooled by fancy packaging. Food companies know how to make cereals look healthy, but the ingredient list doesn't lie. So what's a better way to start your day? Let's look at a few blood sugar-friendly breakfast swaps that still taste amazing. 1. Steel-cut oats. These are whole oats that digest slowly. Top them with chia seeds, cinnamon, and a few berries for natural sweetness and fiber. 2. Chia seed pudding. Rich in omega-3 fats and fiber, chia pudding keeps you full and stabilizes blood sugar. 3. Greek yogurt parfait. Use unsweetened yogurt, toss in some nuts, a few berries, and a dash of cinnamon for flavor without the sugar hit. 4. Egg-based breakfasts. Scrambled eggs, veggie omelets, or hard-boiled eggs with avocado, packed with protein and zero sugar. If you're craving a cereal like Crunch, try unsweetened high-fiber cereals like Plain Bran Flakes or make your own grain-free mix using nuts, seeds, and coconut flakes. Starting your morning with the right fuel can make all the difference. Instead of riding the blood sugar roller coaster, you'll feel energized, focused, and satisfied all morning long. Alright, now that we've exposed breakfast, it's time to take a closer look at your drinks. Coming up next is a category that millions of people consume daily, and it's likely doing more damage to your blood sugar than any dessert ever could. Don't go anywhere, what's next will surprise you. Number 5. Sugary drinks and fruit juices. Alright, let's talk about what you drink. Because when it comes to spiking blood sugar, liquid sugar is the fastest and most dangerous offender. Whether it's a can of soda, a glass of orange juice, or that healthy, bottled smoothie, your blood sugar reacts the same way. Sugary drinks don't need to be digested like solid food. There's no fiber, no protein, no fat, just a direct flood of glucose and fructose into your bloodstream. Here's the dangerous part. Because these sugars hit your body so quickly, they cause immediate and extreme blood sugar spikes. And over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, fatty liver disease, type 2 diabetes, belly fat accumulation. Let's take a closer look at fruit juice, because this one surprises a lot of people. Did you know that an 8-ounce glass of orange juice has the same sugar content as a can of Coca-Cola? That's right. One glass of OJ has 22 to 26 grams of sugar, and zero fiber to slow it down. Even 100% fruit juice isn't safe. Why? Because you're drinking the sugar from 5 or 6 oranges in one sitting, without the fiber that nature included in whole fruit. Whole fruit equals slower digestion, more nutrients, balanced energy. Fruit juice equals sugar rush plus insulin overload. Let's talk about smoothies and health drinks. Bottled smoothies, flavored waters, and even some protein drinks can have 30 to 50 grams of sugar per serving, especially if they're flavored with fruit puree, honey, agave, or natural sugars. And don't even get me started on sweetened iced coffees and bubble tea. Some coffee drinks can pack 60 to 70 grams of sugar in one cup. That's more than 5 glazed donuts. So, what's the solution? Let's talk about smart, blood sugar-friendly drink swaps that still taste great. Infused water, add slices of cucumber, lemon, berries, or mint for flavor without sugar. Unsweetened iced tea, go for green tea or herbal blends and add a splash of lemon. Sparkling water, choose naturally flavored ones with zero added sugar or artificial sweeteners. Homemade smoothies, blend whole fruits like berries with greens, unsweetened almond milk, chia seeds, and a scoop of protein, no juice, no added sugar. Black coffee or coffee with unsweetened plant-based milk, add cinnamon or a drop of vanilla extract for flavor without the sugar spike. Every sip you take either helps or hurts your blood sugar balance, and now you know what to reach for. Coming up next, we're exposing a food that many people consider low-fat and diet-friendly, but it's secretly packed with hidden sugars. You'll find it in lunches, snacks, and even light meals, and it might be slowing down your metabolism. Stick around, it's time to reveal number 4 on our list. Number 4. Flavored low-fat yogurt. It's smooth, creamy, and marketed as a health food. But here's a secret the food industry doesn't want you to know. Flavored low-fat yogurt is one of the sneakiest blood sugar spikers on the shelf. Many people think yogurt is a smart choice, and it can be, but not all yogurt is created equal. When you grab one of those low-fat fruit-flavored yogurts, you're often getting added sugar or high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors, thickening agents, and very little actual fruit. The fat is removed to make it healthy. But the flavor has to come from somewhere, and that somewhere is sugar. 1 cup of flavored low-fat yogurt. 25 to 30 grams of sugar. Often more than a candy bar. Almost no fiber. Low protein. High glycemic impact. That quick sugar rush leads to a rapid insulin spike, followed by a crash, making you hungrier within an hour and craving even more sugar. Worse. Many flavored yogurts marketed to kids and women have more sugar per ounce than soda. That's right, the healthy snack might be doing more harm than you think. And what about fruit on the bottom yogurts? They're often even worse, with syrupy fruit concentrate that's packed with sugar and low in fiber. So what's the solution? You don't have to ditch yogurt altogether, but you do need to choose wisely. Here's how to build a blood sugar-friendly yogurt snack. Start with plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Rich in protein. Contains healthy fats to slow sugar absorption. Naturally lower in carbs. Add real fruit, not flavored syrups. Berries are best. Low in sugar, high in fiber and antioxidants. Try blueberries, raspberries, or sliced strawberries. Add healthy fat and fiber. Chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts, or a drizzle of almond butter. These keep you full and steady your blood sugar. Sprinkle cinnamon. May help improve insulin sensitivity naturally. Avoid light yogurts with artificial sweeteners. They confuse your metabolism and may increase cravings later. This simple swap turns your snack from a sugar bomb into a nutrient-packed powerhouse that fuels your body and stabilizes your blood sugar. Flavored low-fat yogurt equals sugar trap in disguise. Can contain more sugar than soda or dessert. Avoid anything with fruit on the bottom, low-fat, or light, with sweeteners. Choose plain, full-fat Greek yogurt plus real toppings like berries and seeds. It's not about giving up what you love, it's about learning what works for your body. And when it comes to yogurt, a small change can make a big difference in your blood sugar and your health. Coming up next, we reveal the surprising dangers of processed and frozen meals. They may seem like a quick fix, but they could be silently wrecking your insulin sensitivity. Don't miss it. Number 3. White bread, pasta and rice. Next up, we're tackling one of the biggest myths in nutrition. Just because something doesn't taste sweet doesn't mean it won't spike your blood sugar like a candy bar. White bread, white rice, and white pasta, they may look harmless, but they can be just as damaging to your blood sugar as sugary snacks. Here's the truth. These white, refined carbs are stripped of their fiber, bran, and nutrients. What's left? Pure starch that your body digests quickly into glucose, which then floods your bloodstream. Let's break it down. White bread, often made from enriched flour, it digests so fast it can spike blood sugar faster than table sugar. White pasta, processed to a fine flour, it lacks fiber and causes rapid glucose release. White rice, especially short grain or sticky rice, high glycemic index, spikes blood sugar quickly. And here's what makes it worse, these foods are usually eaten in large portions, and often with other carbs or sugary sauces. Ever had a giant bowl of pasta with garlic bread on the side? Or white rice with sweet stir-fry sauce? That's a double or even triple carb hit, and your blood sugar doesn't stand a chance. When you eat these refined carbs regularly, your body gets used to producing more insulin. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and increased risk for type 2 diabetes. Now the good news, you don't have to give up bread, pasta, or rice entirely. You just need to make smarter choices, ones that don't cause that sugar rollercoaster. Here are blood sugar-friendly swaps. 1. Swap white bread for sprouted grain or 100% whole grain bread. Look for at least 3 to 5 g of fiber per slice. Avoid anything that says enriched or bleached flour. 2. Replace white rice with brown rice, quinoa, or cauliflower rice. Brown rice still has its outer layers, more fiber and nutrients. Quinoa is rich in protein, fiber, and minerals. Cauliflower rice is low carb and great for blood sugar. 3. Trade regular pasta for legume-based or whole grain pasta. Lentil, chickpea, or black bean pasta adds fiber and protein. Slows down sugar absorption and keeps you fuller longer. 4. Add healthy fats and protein to every carb meal. Pair bread with avocado or almond butter. Add olive oil and veggies to pasta. Serve rice with lean protein and greens. These swaps don't just reduce blood sugar spikes, they also boost nutritional value, support gut health, and help you feel satisfied. Small shifts can lead to big improvements in your energy, mood, and long-term health. Coming up next, it's the frozen, fast solution most people rely on when they're too busy to cook. But it could be silently wrecking your blood sugar every night. Let's talk about frozen processed meals in the next section, don't miss it. Number 2. Frozen processed meals. It's fast, it's easy, and it's marketed as a complete meal in minutes. But behind that convenience, frozen processed meals could be one of the worst choices for your blood sugar, and most people don't even realize it. Here's why frozen meals are a blood sugar disaster. They're often loaded with refined carbs, white pasta, white rice, potatoes. Added sugars, yes, even in savory meals. Cheap processed meats. Sodium, preservatives, and artificial flavors. And barely any fiber. Let's break down a typical frozen dinner. Mashed potatoes equals fast digesting starch. Breaded chicken equals white flour plus added sugar in the breading. Corn or peas equals starchy, high glycemic carbs. Dessert or sweet sauce equals sugar overload. Total impact. A massive blood sugar spike followed by a crash that leaves you tired, foggy, and hungry again. Many of these meals are labeled healthy or low calorie, but don't be fooled. They often hide 15 to 40 grams of carbs, mostly from refined starches and added sugars. Plus, the protein quality is often low. There's rarely any fresh fiber from real vegetables. And the sodium levels sky high, leading to bloating and water retention. But here's the worst part. When you eat processed frozen meals regularly, you train your body to depend on quick-burning fuel, which worsens insulin resistance over time. So what's the alternative when you're busy and tired? Here are blood sugar-friendly meal hacks that are just as quick. 1. Batch cook once a week. Make 2 to 3 simple meals on Sunday and freeze them in portions. Example: grilled chicken, roasted veggies, quinoa bowls. 2. Use frozen veggies and proteins, but cook them yourself. Frozen broccoli, spinach, or cauliflower are nutrient-rich. Pair with eggs, canned tuna, or lean beef. 3. Try low-carb, high-protein frozen options. Look for meals with 15 grams plus protein, less than 30 grams carbs, 5 grams plus fiber, no added sugar. 4. Keep emergency meals simple. Eggs plus spinach plus avocado equals 5-minute blood sugar-friendly plate. Greek yogurt plus chia seeds plus berries equals instant dinner when you're rushed. In a world of convenience, preparation is power. A little planning today keeps your blood sugar balanced tomorrow. Coming up next, we reveal the number 1 worst food for blood sugar. It's not something you chew, it's something you drink. Don't go anywhere. Number 1. Sugary drinks. And here we are, the number 1 worst food for blood sugar isn't a food at all. It's what you drink. Sugary drinks are silent saboteurs of your blood sugar and insulin health. And what's worse, they don't just spike your blood sugar, they spike it fast and hard. Let's be crystal clear about what we're talking about here. Regular sodas, sweetened iced teas, store-bought fruit juices, energy drinks, flavored coffees with syrups and whipped cream. Even those, vitamin waters, and sports drinks marketed as healthy. All of them pack a punch, a blood sugar punch. Here's what happens when you drink them. There's no fiber, no fat, no protein, nothing to slow down absorption. Your body is flooded with sugar in a matter of minutes. That causes a massive insulin spike to deal with it, and shortly after, a crash. Why is this dangerous? Because this constant sugar overload trains your pancreas to pump out insulin nonstop. Over time, that leads to insulin resistance, the root cause of type 2 diabetes, weight gain, fatty liver, fatigue, even brain fog and mood swings. Here's the shocking truth. Drinking 1 or 2 sugary drinks per day increases your risk of diabetes by over 25%, even if you're slim. And for children and teens, it sets the stage for lifelong blood sugar problems. Fruit juice might sound healthy, but most commercial juices are just sugar water with a fruit label. Even 100% juice spikes blood sugar dramatically, especially when there's no fiber like in whole fruit. So what's the solution? Here are blood sugar safe drink alternatives you'll love. 1. Infused water. Add lemon, cucumber, or berries for flavor. 2. Sparkling water with a splash of lime. Gives that soda fizz with no sugar. 3. Unsweetened herbal teas. Refreshing, hydrating, and naturally sugar-free. 4. Black coffee or with a splash of unsweetened almond milk. Just avoid flavored syrups and whipped toppings. 5. Homemade smoothies with fiber. Use whole fruits, leafy greens, flax, chia seeds, and protein for balance. These options hydrate you, support your metabolism, and most importantly, keep your blood sugar stable. So, next time you feel tempted by that soda or sweetened tea, remember this. Liquid sugar is the fastest way to spike your glucose and sabotage your health. But you are in control. Every sip is a choice. Your blood sugar journey is not just about food. It's about awareness and better habits. Now, before we wrap up, let's do a final recap of all 7 foods you should avoid to keep your blood sugar under control. Coming up in the final section, the recap plus life-changing tips to start today. Let's take a moment to breathe and reflect. Today, you've taken a powerful step toward protecting your blood sugar, your energy, and your future. You've just discovered the 7 worst foods that spike blood sugar, and more importantly, why they do and what to do instead. Let's do a quick recap of what we learned. Number 7. White bread and refined grains. They may taste comforting, but they act just like sugar in your body. Swap them for whole grains, quinoa, and high-fiber options. Number 6. Breakfast cereals. Even the ones labeled healthy are often sugar bombs in disguise. Start your day with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. Number 5. Baked goods. Cakes, cookies, pastries, they're filled with sugar and refined flour. Go for dark chocolate, nuts, or low-carb treats when you want something sweet. Number 4. French fries and fried foods. Crispy, golden, and deadly for your blood sugar and heart. Air fry veggies or enjoy oven-roasted sweet potatoes is a smarter option. Number 3. Flavored yogurts. Yes, even low-fat kinds are often full of sugar. Go plain, add your own berries, nuts, and cinnamon for flavor. Number 2. Frozen processed meals. They're fast, but spike your sugar fast too. Prep simple meals at home or look for low-carb frozen options with real ingredients. Number 1. Sugary drinks. The worst offender. Liquid sugar spikes blood sugar faster than almost anything. Hydrate with water, herbal teas, or smoothies with fiber and protein. Here's the truth. You have the power to take control of your blood sugar, starting today. And you don't have to make big changes all at once. Start small. Swap just 1 sugary drink a day. Add fiber to one of your meals. Say no to just 1 processed food each week. Over time, these small wins become lifelong habits. And those habits become the reason you have more energy, better focus, fewer cravings, and a life free from blood sugar crashes. Now here's the important part. If this video helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Right now, millions of people are struggling with their blood sugar and have no idea that these foods could be making things worse. Be the reason someone learns, heals, and gets healthier. So please, hit that like button. It tells YouTube this is important health information worth spreading. Tap, share, send it to a friend, parent, or someone you care about who might need this info. And most importantly, click subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss powerful, life-changing videos like this. We break down complex health issues in clear, simple ways, and we're building a community of smart, healthy, and empowered people just like you. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Your health is your most valuable asset, And every time you learn, apply, and share, you're not just helping yourself. You're helping others live better too. This is more than a video, it's a movement. And you are now part of it. So until next time, stay informed, stay healthy, and stay empowered. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about direction. One better choice at a time.